All right. I am at the church. At Shepherd. On my way to the church. So I think I'm going to get rice and chicken wings. And if I'm still hungry, I'll get the chicken sandwich. That's what I said Wednesday, right? That chicken sandwich filled me up when I got out of church. I just walked on to Vansickle and got on the train because I still had a half a sandwich. So I usually have rice left over. That's the thing. I have rice left over from. I need to get more chicken wings. Get 6 chicken wings. Because that pint of rice, I don't even put a dent in it. So I am going to get 6 chicken wings with white rice. That's the rice. So I'm gonna get this street right. Going up, right? See what's up. I know I sound like I'm confused. I'm trying to be on the right side because the way I normally go out the train station leads me to the church. So I'm going the other way. So let me see. Huh. I need to be over there. Yep. But it's okay. I'll go across the street. I don't know. Whew. Coming up them steps with this mask on. It's easy. So I am I'm going to get my chicken and rice. So Michelle didn't come to church. She's supposed to come and get her flyers. So I guess she's gonna see her mother tomorrow. Don't make me no difference. It really doesn't matter who does it and who doesn't. It really doesn't matter because I have done, have done set in that it's just me, And who was to say? And that's the way the Lord wanted it. After all, He told me to do it. They done been bashing my head for the longest. Evangelists ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. What you doing? Where the people? Now they see. It's our job to go out and witness, give out tracts, give out material, invite people to your church, but we can't make nobody come. So therefore, and maybe God got it if anybody come in. You know what I'm saying? Heck, I'm in it to bring my robe tonight, and I'm in it to bring those bags. Well, they don't go with me, so she'll have to because I'm going to go early tomorrow to the cleaners and see how much it's going to cost to clean it. Because it ain't wrinkled, so I don't need it iron. But we'll see. Hope it don't cost too much.
You want the insurance to be for years. So now, think about it.
Hello? Where is it? So I can walk to the church and come down. Yes, can I have 6 chicken wings and white rice?
Chicken wing, white rice?
Yeah.
Okay.
6. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, so I am here. Chinese restaurant. So, as I was saying, that who is to say, you know, because after all, God told me, that's what I want you to do. You know, He had put it in my spirit. So, I'm taking as when He put things in my spirit, that's Him speaking, right? So, put in my spirit to, oh, you can look at that video, but He put in my spirit to get envelopes, put in, it was supposed to be a church flyer, a back to church flyer, welcome letter, the church program, and a tract. Supposed to be 5 things. 5 things that's supposed to go in there. After everything was done and the conclusion was finalized, it's a tract. It's instead of the church calendar, they put the church service. I guess, church program, whatever. So that's 2, and a welcome letter and a tract. So that's it. So, you know, no biggie. I ain't left it. And I had asked, you know, if it was possible and okay, can I bring the word, one of them second Sundays, one of them back to church services? It was told to me no, because that was someone else's service. That was someone else's day to preach. And it was, they not letting you preach on Sundays. But they starting to pay you on Fridays. So when we used to preach on Fridays, there was no payment. Not that I was looking for any, but I'm seeing that it matters a lot to pay people. And I was like, okay, I didn't ask for no money. I asked, can I preach? So now, that was like 3 months ago. So now, I'm allowed. But it's 3 months ago in reference to the back to church service. But I've been asking from the time I was a missionary. And is it okay for us to preach in the church? I think they would have us preach on Friday nights back then. Then once I became the evangelist, and the missionary service is on the second Sunday, I asked, could we have the service all day? Because it used to be just on the afternoon, in the afternoon. So I was asking, can we have the service all day? They went to it all day, but we don't have the service all day. In the morning, it's regular service, meaning that whoever leads the service. And then the leaders bring the word, you know, and don't get me wrong, you know, the leaders do what they do, you know, that's their job, they do what they do. And I guess maybe it's not right for me to say, well, other churches do it this way, but I want to throw that in there. I'm going to throw that in there for the moment. Opinionated video.
I'm ready.
You allow. No, I got distracted because somebody walked in. But the other churches allow the missionary.
You didn't put no rice, right? No. All right, thank you, my friend. All right.
The missionary department is in charge of the missionary service. In the morning, the missionary evangelist preaches. They run the service in the afternoon. When they have an annual missionary service, the missionaries come together, have a service. Either they speak or they get speakers. But it's the whole of the missionary working together. Missionaries usher. You got a missionary that ushers, even though they may be the usher anyway, on the board anyway. But they especially ushers on that Sunday. And the missionary leads the morning service. The missionaries bring the word. The missionaries do the prayer. You see what I'm saying? The missionaries, whatever, in reference to the offering. The missionaries do the offering, right? And when I say do the offering, I mean lift the offering. Because in the other churches, I know one particular church, the evangelist was on, I think, the trustee board. She was in charge of taking the money to the bank. So she would be up there on missionary. But when it came past Zay or youth department or whatever, she wasn't up there. When the money was collected, then they gave her the money after the offering. They count it up, I guess, tell her what it is, and then it goes into the pastor's offering. I mean, the pastor's, not offering, the pastor's, what's the name? Let me see what that. The pastor's, it goes into the pastor's office, put it that way. So, that being said, so now, so, yeah. So, you know, that's what I had. That's what was in my head. But asking it in reference to when I asked them, can the missionaries, you know, preach or whatever, I wasn't doing it or saying it or asking it to, like, how can I say, because of other churches doing it. It was just like I had ideas that I wanted to do in the morning. I know people have their own services in the morning, but I think that pastors would allow other ministers, other evangelists or missionaries to come, because you can have a platform service in the morning, even if it's with your own missionaries or evangelists in your church. So I don't have to preach all the time, which I didn't do it at first. Every time I would have a service, I would always call other preachers. Okay. No, you did it again. I didn't say. How many is that? 6?
6.
I wanted 6.
6. Okay.
6 you go, and I didn't want it together. I didn't want it with the rice. I wanted it separate. Separate. They did it to me again. Okay, I ain't taking it this time. Last time I took it. I like to walk. But anyway, so I was going to, my wallet. Where is my wallet? I was going to, you know, have other people. I had other people preaching, you know, other people, you know, speaking in the church. But from within our church, it always was something. Nobody didn't want to do nothing. Everybody was like, no. How much? Huh? No, don't put nothing on it. I said don't put anything on it, just plain like that. And can I have a spoon?
$11.
How much?
$11.
$11. Okay. Yeah, you can put some duck sauce. Duck sauce.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have got it in the little plate, because then I would have ate it all. But it's okay. I can put it in a plate. Not the plate, the thing, the little carrying thing. So with that being said, we never got full course. It was always something with the money. If I wanted to get a single speaker for the afternoon, it was always something with the money. They didn't have enough, or they not gonna have enough. You know, and I try to get money from them. I would say $25 for the speakers, and no, $50 for the speakers. That's what I would say, $50 for the speakers, and $25 from the missionaries. It was probably, well, we got to see if everybody can pay it. I'm an auxiliary president, just like the auxiliary over the women's department. President over the women's department asks for women's day dues. We don't get no dues for nothing else. The missionary department ain't got no dues. The youth department ain't got no dues. Oh yes, I tried to get it up. I tried to get us to, you know, pay $10, $5, a little bit. For years I've been trying. Since the kids was old enough to be able to count money. And the little kids were $1. Oh, well, we got to see if they can pay that. We got to see if they can do that. You know, everybody is not working. Those that are working, they can pay maybe the $10 or maybe $5. Come on. Can I run this? Can I make the decision? While y'all making the decision, they got this looking real nice. You don't see that? Hold on. They got that real nice. This is a what you call it? This is a that's a an adult care center. I guess where people, like a nursing home. Maybe that's the new word now, adult care. Maybe it ain't nursing home no more. Damn, I ain't even buying none of the gym. So, So now I'm walking to the church. So that stopped me from asking. And I know the discouragement was to keep to make me discouraged, so I'll stop asking. Because I know it was all about, she ain't paying her tithes, she ain't bringing no food, so we ain't giving her nothing. So now that I'm paying my tithes, we don't even have to stay all day to eat, so I ain't got to bring no food. And I still can't get nothing. I would have brunches because I wanted to go for All Saints Day. I wanted to have cafe brunches. I wanted to have a service in a cafe. They got a place where you can rent a space. I wanted to have a service inside the cafe, though, where you can order your food, and I would cater. I would have them cater the area. I mean, I had a lot of plans on how to make money, but I just couldn't go forth with it. As soon as something go, I started with the church, to have the brunch at the church. So I was buying one. I had Pandora. First I started with me. I just went and I started with sandwiches. I bought the meat, made the sandwich, cut them up, and fed it to the people. Had the sodas, all that stuff. People buy sodas, they want their money back. People buy coffee, they want their money back. Oh, can't use my coffee machine. So I stopped with that and decided to start going with catering. So I had bought some soul food. Had somebody cater food. Went and picked it up, brought it. I mean, macaroni and cheese, rice, all that stuff, right? Oh my goodness. Well, you can have this person cook. You don't have to do it. They always trying to save money, but they trying to save their money. You know what I'm saying? They could care less about me saving mine. But if it's me spending money, if it's me spending money for the church, it look like it's open.